So Midge, when did you get involved with the project and how did that come about?
I think I was probably the latecomer to the project, because I think this kind of started about a year ago now, and in fact in this very building. I think they did a launch for 2 or 3 of the tracks, so I didn't know anything about this at all. Initially it was going to be 2 or 3 tracks, an EP, a single, whatever you call it these days. And then the idea grew, and they kind of nurtured this and kind of expanded on it when they realised they had something that people were actually passionate about. And I got a kind of unsolicited message from Stefan, who I didn't know. In fact, I've only met him today for the first time. And again, a bit like Glenn was saying earlier, asking if I could get involved in this, and a little explanation of who he was, and I get lots of requests like that, and because they're unsolicited, you kind of think, I don't know, is he some kind of weird axe murderer or something? I don't know, and of course Glenn got in touch with me straight afterwards and said, "You've got to check this guy out." I said, "Okay," so I checked him out, and I got on his website, which is a really cool website, great website. And I listened to some of his previous album, which is stunning, to say the least. I love instrumental music, and it was very obvious that Stefan knew exactly what he was doing. An incredibly talented arranger, musician, and writer. And I wrote back to Stefan and said, "Okay, well, let's chat. Tell me a bit more about it." We spoke on the phone. We'd done a bit of Skype, but never actually been in the same room. And he sent me a track. I think he sent me 2 tracks, and said, "Does something jump out? There's one in particular that I think would really suit your voice. See what you can do with it."
So the track you're doing, "Taking Back My Time," is that the track you worked on?
Yeah, Taking Back My Time is what it eventually became. I think with modern collaborations, you don't have to be in the same room, same country, same continent, I suppose. Something pings through your email account, and you download it and stick it into your studio. And I was just about to go off on tour. I was about to go off and do a kind of crazed orchestral rock tour in Europe. So I was going to be away for a month, and I thought, well, I like the idea of doing this. I don't know when I'm going to get the time to kind of fit all this in and do it. So I took the track with me. These days, recording studio is a laptop. You can do just about anything on one of these things. And I took it with me and started on days off on this tour. Rather than going out and having dinner with everybody else, I locked myself in a little hotel room and started jotting down lyrics and started recording the vocals. So my vocals for Taking Back My Time were recorded in a variety of hotel rooms throughout Germany. And of course, you email the parts back to Stefan, who loved it, got it straight away. Eventually I couldn't quite get the middle 8 to fit the way I wanted it, so that came a few days later. He assembled it back in his studio and sent it off to New York to be mixed. It's just incredible. So it's amazing what you can do these days.
Absolutely. The title of the album, International Blue. So the blue part, baritone singers all singing very interesting songs. So what's the song about that you wrote?
Well, the idea, there are key things that come to any writer, a phrase or a word or a feeling. And I particularly liked the idea of it's a different way of saying, it's over. It's a different way of not mentioning, love as such, but something about a breakdown. And the idea of saying, walk away and leave the weight you've laid on me for so long, because it's like sometimes, a relationship can be like carrying a huge weight. And to finish it off by saying, I'm taking back my time, because that's precious. Your time you've only got so much of it in this life, so and every second counts. And if you're in a situation that's not working, just call it a day. And it was just to me, it was a lovely way of saying enough's enough.